Hello everyone, welcome back to Josefina Sienna. As many of you know, Josefina is the first American Girl doll in my collection that I got as a child in 2006, and Sienna is the Our Generation doll that I got in February of 2022 that started this whole channel, and my name is Madison. Today we are going over a belated catalog that I just never got the chance to review with you guys due to adulting and graduate school. And I will admit that I thought it was a little too early to have Lila. And I was a little petty about it because Kavi Sharma's year was cut short, and it was actually the Girl of the Year, Corinne, that got me a little bit on top of Sienna back into American Girl. But I feel like over time, she's really cute, and I have Yvette Peters. And I think she's gorgeous. I just don't know if I would want her in my collection, but I am just admiring her from other people's collection from afar. And I love her color scheme, I will admit that. And if I sound different, that is my sister talking to our cat. I am using a Blue Yeti mic, and I finally got the adapter to my iPhone. Let me know in the comments how the audio is going. Overall, this landscape of a magazine, I love the pinks. Personally, I don't know if I would ever get the horse for $120, but I do get dolls for $120, so I'm just not going to comment. But I feel like she looks a lot like Yvette. And I feel like a lot of people have said that as well. Same with Leah Clark. At that time, I wasn't into American Girl, but I've seen resemblance. There's more of the pinks and the orange. I really like this set right here, and I don't know if I would get it or not. I'm really trying to save money. I spent a lot of money on dolls in the last 2 years, and I think I'm slowing down. So she's really cute, and I do have maybe some suggestions I would like to do. Here's holidays. Today is the first day of Hanukkah, so first evening. It is December 7th. I am late on vlogging Dollie Vlogmas because graduate school and I was called in to substitute. So I really like these sweaters. I just personally, I think the holiday season is cute, but for someone who is really on a budget, I try to get outfits that I can wear year round and not just a selected period of time. And so here's that page. So, and here is the wish list wrap up with the QR code over here with the Truly Bees, Lila, the Create Your Own, Isabelle and Nikki, the Bitty Babies, the new fashion by Something Navy, Harry Potter, the car, that's remote control, that's pretty cool. And then more of Lila and the Christmas pajamas. I am really shocked about Isabelle and Nikki being based in Seattle. That's just me. But I'm really glad it happened. We need more Pacific Northwest characters. And then here's the holiday collection. I don't think I'm going to get anything from it this year, but I really think it's cute. I like the reds. And I always love the little boy just outfits. I don't have a boy doll, but every time I see those outfits, it makes me really question if I want one. I've seen people with their holiday outfits with their boy dolls, and it's gorgeous. I also thought it was interesting that they did some pinks. American Girl has really been coming out with a lot of pinks, and even my bedding that you see in the background is pink, but I feel like maybe a little too much pink is... I'm not going to say more because some people really love this collection. This collection by Something Navy is really, really, really good, and it has a lot of basics. I personally just like the white sweater and then those trousers. Those are like my two favorites, but I don't know if I'm going to get any. The budget's pretty tight after buying 4 dolls, but overall this is cute. And then I saw this on AGIG and I thought this was so cute with the little sayings and all the aboves. Yes, we all need all the aboves. I wish also, I have seen that they're starting to come out with selective adult sizing, and it would have been nice to have this pajama set as an adult sizing. Just throwing that out there for AG. And then we have the glitter doll. I remember when this came out and everyone said Game of Thrones on Instagram. She's really pretty, but my logic with collector dolls is, why would I pay $200 when I can get like 2 for that price? But I know some people really love the collector doll, and I honestly love this doll. But if you play Sims 4, you will understand that if you are a child of Father Winter, most of the time you'll have the same color hair as this doll, and I can't unsee it. I really can't unsee it if you play Sims 4. She's gorgeous, but I can't unsee it. The Truly Me's. I remember this time last year when they were released and the colored hair was everyone's biggest complaint. Personally, I love colored hair. I feel like it's an artistic side of people to express themselves. But there's a lot of people in AGIG, and I expressed this in my last video, that don't like colored hair. So if you like colored hair, that's great. If you don't, that's also great. I really love this holiday collection. Cinco de Mayo, Lunar New Year, Kwanzaa, Diwali, and then Eid al-Fitr. I apologize if I'm mispronouncing that. And Hanukkah. I heard the Diwali one stains your clothes, which makes me really, really sad, because honestly, I really want all of these. And especially, I like how the Kwanzaa set comes with the candles. I really want all of these outfits someday in my collection. I don't know about the Diwali one because of the staining, and I heard, it's a rumor, comment below if I'm wrong, that they're still not fixing the problem, but I have no idea. And then we have this car. Personally, I feel like this is a little too bougie and pink, even though I love pink, but there's too much pink, and it screams Barbie to me. But hey, we're a doll channel that's dolls marketed towards kids, and I am obviously not that target demographic. This coffee stand, or juice bar? Is it a juice bar? Ice cream, and the camper. So I didn't really have a lot of connections with Jenny's ice cream. We don't have a lot of it out here, and I'm also lactose intolerant. And every time I eat ice cream, I don't feel good. So I thought it was cool to support local. I know AG takes over, says it's local in her area, and I really love how they're taking a local stance with Columbus. I really like the camper. I just don't have the space for it, and same with the juice and coffee shop. Either of the two, if they are. I still think it's really cute. I'm really starting to like this doll. I really like this doll a lot. I've seen a few of you on AGTube with this doll, and I was like, I'm tempted every time I see a video. So I might get that doll based on some of you guys. And then I will post some of the AG tubers, do a little bit of a shout out that have been tempting me with this doll, and not in a bad way. This is cute. I really like this. The kitchen. I love the purples. That is my favorite color of all time. The light pastel purples and the blues. Like, this is my favorite color combination. And then I also like the tiny babies. I don't have one yet. I really want one. And I know they're now sold exclusively. I'm really sad that I didn't get Binks. But that baby sold out so fast. And then this is the Ready Back to School set, I believe. There's 123 and more. Wow, I really like this. As many of you know, I am studying to be a teacher, and so now I'm just like, school is like everything. Even with graduate school and then being a substitute, and then I'll be doing my student teaching, it's like, school's gonna be my life. And I really love how they depicted this, especially with the girls playing soccer, and there's basketball, and there's desk. I think it's really cute. Not a fan of the fashions, but I will say I've seen a lot of kids wear those, so they are definitely in with the kids with the fashion. So here's the football, and I laughed when I saw this because I feel as though a lot of us collectors have attended higher education, and so I felt like with like Pac-10 or the Big Ten, or not Pac-10, my mind is jumbled with the Pac-12 and the Big Ten because my university is going to be in the Pac. They were in Pac-12 and now they're going to the Big Ten. So that's why it's all jumbled up. I also call myself a Sea Bear because I grew up in the Chicago area, but now I reside in Washington. So yeah, I'm a Sea Bear, but I also don't follow football like I used to. So I think the cheerleading outfits are cute. I would have preferred the cheerleading outfit with the Seahawks and the Chicago Bears, but that's just me. I wish, rather than dividing it all like t-shirts and cheer outfits, I just wish they all came with cheer outfits, because the sweatpants with one leg kind of looks a little weird, and then only some teams get a t-shirt. I would have preferred them all that had the cheer outfits or just the t-shirts, but that's just me. And then here's Harry Potter. I grew up loving Harry Potter. I still love Harry Potter. We have a cat named Dobby, but I don't stand with the ideologies of the author, so this is really hard for me. I really want some pieces, but I don't think I'll publicly say what I would want, just because I don't stand with the author, like I stated, and I might make my own, just because we have sewing machines here, I'm learning to crochet, and so rather than giving my money to someone who I don't stand morally with, I could probably just learn how to make it myself. That's just my stance right now. And then we have the Birthstones. I'm not a fan of them. That's just my opinion. We can agree to disagree, but I'm not a fan. I've been lately trying to create my own outfits, which I can show you in another video. They're not the greatest, but I'm an emergent crocheter and sewer, and so here are the Disney dolls and the Live and the FAO Schwartz doll. She's gorgeous. I just don't know if I'm not going to pay that much for her. And then the Disney dolls. They're pretty, but I feel as though I have Josefina, I have 67, and I feel like they're too similar. And I have some of the Disney Illy dolls. And then we have members. I thought this was a little historical, but I also see The World by Us. And Corinne. But then there's Covey. This is an interesting page to me. And then there's Lila. Really interesting. Like, the layout, like, I understand they're trying to do the star shape, but you would think they do all one side of historical and maybe all, like, modern characters, like World by Us and Girl of the Year. It's interesting. And then poor Melody and Mary Ellen. Are they hugging? Maybe. And then poor Kit. These two look weird to me. Like, the angles. This whole photo looks really odd to me. Just let me know. I feel like this is odd. Because the lighting in some of these dolls are brighter than the other. Covey! I am so sorry your year is cut short. I really am. I didn't get much of her collection. I just got her with her accessories. And then I loved how she did Wicked and collabed with the 20th anniversary. I have streamed Wicked so much this year. And I did not mean to, but it's cute. And then we have Isabelle and Nikki. I don't know. I'm trying to figure out what I'm going to do with my historical line, because all I need to complete the original 6 is Molly, and Molly's in the store right now. And I really need to stop procrastinating on getting her because she might not be in the store anymore. But I think my biggest issue is when I see Nikki, I think of Nikki Fleming. And then I wasn't into American Girl with Isabelle, so Isabelle doesn't bug me that much. But the Nikki does. And then they just remind me of Mary-Kate and Ashley. Because I grew up in the early 2000s watching a lot of Mary-Kate and Ashley. And they really remind me of Mary-Kate and Ashley. And I'm not even 30 yet. And I was born in the 90s. That's where I feel a little weirded out. And then, yeah. And then their New Year's set. I think these outfits are cute. Same with this. And see, they have adults. They finally got plus size, I saw online. But I didn't grow up with this type of American Girl with Pleasant Company. I grew up with Mattel in the early 2000s. So this just not nostalgia for me. And I feel kind of sad about it. Because everyone has hyped this up so much. And then Clotty. Clotty. I read both of her books. I borrowed them from the library. I also really want Clotty as well, and I enjoyed reading her books. I actually used both of her books for projects with my K through 8 literature course, and I got an A on it. And my professor really likes the Clotty books as well, so that's just something. If you are in K through 8 education, they're really good project books, and it was like Clotty talks about some very historical elements, and part of the essay was about how to accurately depict dark but true, accurate historical events for children at young ages. And I felt like this book really did it in a good. And then we have Kaya, Rebecca, and Kit. I have Kaya, and I love her. I don't have Rebecca, but she's been on my wish list for quite some time, and my sister has Kit. I have Ruthie. My sister and I would alternate with the main characters and best friends and try to get both. But I have yet to read Rebecca's books. I remember Rebecca just debuted right when I was about to right when I was losing interest when I was a child. So, that's something I would like to do in 2024 is to read all of her books and get to know about her culture and her identity and her stories. And then we have more. The historical line has been always my favorite. I have Nanea, I don't have Molly, and I don't have Mary Ellen. Again, similar to Rebecca, I remember reading Molly's book and watching the movie. Nanea and Mary Ellen, when I got back into American Girl, are pretty new to me. I still have yet to read their stories, and I've been pretty bad. When I was a child, I would read the books before getting the dolls, but as an adult, I am being very bad. So that's a goal of mine in 2024 is to read as many American Girl doll books as I can. And then I remember Julie, but not Courtney and Melody. I think Melody, because she's the civil rights movement, is one that I would want to prioritize. Julie, I don't know. Not to be rude, I wasn't a huge fan of her when I was a child. And then Courtney looks too much like Mary Ellen to me. And that's where I'm getting really confused with my historical line is I would love Melody and Clotty. But when it comes to Julie, Courtney, Mary Ellen, that's where I'm just like, and the Hoffman twins. Do I collect them? Because to me, they seem all very similar. Especially Isabelle and Julie, Courtney, Mary Ellen, and then Nikki, just with Nikki Fleming. Like, they seem so similar to me, and that's just my personal opinion. And if you disagree, that's great. If you agree, that's great as well. We have the Welly Wishers, and I do have Ashlyn from Goodwill in 2022 that I named Penelope because she came from Pennsylvania on Goodwill online. And I really like these. And I'm really debating if I want to get Gwen. I know Gwen's not in this photo, but like Corinne's younger sister. And again, they've been repeating a lot of names with American Girl. I have Gwen Thompson, but that's why I haven't bought Gwen from Corinne's story, is because I already have a Gwen. And so then I would have to rename her. And it's just like, these renamings are kind of getting redundant. We have Isabelle, Girl 2014 that I learned about. Then we have Isabelle from the historical line, Nikki Fleming, 2007. And then we have Nikki, same spelling, the historical Gwen Thompson. And we also have another doll named Gwen from Girls of Many Lands. It's a lot. It's a lot. We don't need any more Gwens. That's all I beg. And I think they're cute. I also started to get one glitter girl, and I tried to compare the two. And then Bitty Babies. I bought my Bitty Baby twin at Goodwill for $7, and I'm really shocked about it. I like the Bitty Baby twins, but they're retired. But my poor Bitty Baby only has the clothes that she came in, so I feel like she needs more clothes. I neglect my Bitty Baby Willow, so we also need to find her twin. And so I never had a Bitty Baby prior to finding one at Goodwill, but I think they're so cute and allow kids to be who are not age appropriate for American Girl to be in it. So I like the little crib. I personally wouldn't get one, but I like the idea. And then the Splash one, I like this idea because of the soft body with the Bitty Babies you don't want to play with. So that is great marketing in my opinion. And the kitchen. And then the create your own. I really want to create my own American Girl, but it's $220. So I'm thinking I'm going to save up and maybe do a create your own. We'll see. I keep going to the generator and making my own, but I never hit the purchase button. But I really want to one day. Just one of them. I don't think I can afford more than one. And then we have this advertisement and the earrings and social events. I'm really sad that the American Girl Seattle has closed, and now a lot of them are closing, and I think we're only getting the flagship stores. Columbus is closing. I'm pretty sure some more might be closing in here. So, yeah, that's it for the October 2023 catalog for American Girl. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe. And how about you comment below what's one thing you like about this catalog that you would purchase? And I will see you guys next time.